So some amount of our reactions are culturally poured into us. And once they're baked in, they're hard to shake. We don't just say, well, that food isn't for me. We say, that's gross. We react with our whole bodies. And this brings us back to the human burger. No one is harmed, no death, no trauma, just a few cells grown in a dish. And these are just mammalian cells with very little difference between this and a McDonald's burger. But psychologically, these are worlds apart, because the human body in almost all cultures is not just meat, it's a sacred vessel. To consume it feels like a transgression. And this is what lab-grown meat forces us to confront, our narratives, and when they might or might not require an update. What is meat when it no longer comes from a death? What is identity when flesh can be copy-pasted? What is taboo when the source of the taboo is no longer present, like harm or suffering? When we think about the human burger, we find that we often end up like Jonathan Haidt's participants who laugh and shake their heads and can't articulate any reason why they thought something was disgusting or immoral. So, disgust is a powerful emotion, but it's not always a reliable guide. It was honed to help us survive in the ancient savannah, but not really to navigate bioengineered futures. As the world changes, how flexible are our brains? Will we continue to have moral decisions dictated by ancient alarms, or are we able to update the software running in our heads? I don't know the answer to this. But this is why I would love to freeze myself and come back in 100 years, because it will be fascinating to see how generations down the line, born into a new world, are going to see these issues and whether they're going to be issues at all. And maybe, just maybe, we're going to have to learn to distinguish between what is gross and what is wrong.